In Rust Valley Restorers, the episode Blind Spot offers an insightful exploration into the art and science of automotive restoration, combining meticulous technical work with an examination of perceptual awareness. The episode immediately establishes a tone of focused observation, using Rust Valley itself as a character whose foggy landscapes, scattered vehicles, and muted light contribute to the narrative's tension and thematic resonance. From the opening sequence, the Camaro is presented as a complex artifact, its exposed frame, worn components, and subtle hidden flaws serving as a metaphor for the challenges inherent in restoration. The narrative emphasizes that attention to detail, anticipation, and perceptual acuity are as important as technical skill. Mixed interactions with the stranger provide a framework through which viewers understand the significance of blind spots. The stranger acts as a catalyst, prompting Mick to identify and confront flaws that are not immediately apparent. This dynamic illustrates that restoration requires constant vigilance and a willingness to question assumptions, even those formed through experience and habit. Early sequences focus on structural integrity, showcasing the painstaking inspection of frames, microfractures, and previously hidden modifications. The camera lingers on details that are subtle yet critical, reinforcing the central idea that small oversights can have major consequences. The narrative skillfully integrates these technical examinations with insights into the restorer's thought process, highlighting the cognitive aspects of vigilance and the interplay between perception and action. The inspection of drivetrain and suspension components further reinforces these themes. The meticulous examination of joints, alignments, and mechanical linkages emphasizes that mastery is achieved not through brute force or speed, but through observation, analysis, and careful intervention. Subtle deviations, hidden wear, and previously concealed damage illustrate that blind spots exist not only in materials, but in human perception. Interior restoration and instrumentation are presented with similar attention to subtlety. Wiring harnesses, control linkages, and gauge calibration are explored in detail, highlighting the cognitive demands of restoration. The episode demonstrates that restoration is as much about anticipating potential failure as it is about physical repair. Lighting, camera angles, and environmental context are used to accentuate subtle flaws, inviting viewers to engage actively with the process and reinforcing the lesson that vigilance is essential. Fuel system analysis, engine calibration, and the assessment of mechanical linkages illustrate the integrated nature of restoration work, where each component affects and is affected by others. Mick's careful attention to detail, guided by observation and the subtle influence of the stranger, demonstrates that mastery emerges from the ability to detect hidden imperfections and anticipate their consequences. Personal reflections woven throughout the episode provide additional depth, offering insight into the emotional and cognitive challenges of restoration. The combination of technical demonstration, visual storytelling, and human narrative ensures that viewers understand both the practical and philosophical aspects of vigilance and anticipation. Pacing is carefully managed to balance intensive technical sequences with quieter, reflective moments. This rhythm allows viewers to absorb the lessons of observation, anticipate implications, and appreciate the nuanced decision-making required in restoration. Comparisons with other restoration-focused media highlight Blind Spot's distinctive approach, emphasizing methodology, process, and observation over spectacle or dramatic transformation. The episode's educational and contemplative qualities encourage engagement with both the mechanics and the underlying principles of perception and foresight. By the conclusion, Blind Spot reinforces the importance of awareness, vigilance, and humility in restoration. The audience is left with a nuanced understanding of how technical skill, observation, and cognitive engagement interact to achieve mastery. The episode's integration of environmental storytelling, personal reflection, and detailed technical analysis makes it a compelling exploration of human skill, perception, and the delicate balance required to confront and mitigate blind spots in both machinery and human judgment.